Hey Ross, hey everybody. Hope you're having a good Tuesday or whatever day it is. Oh, I'm doing okay. It was a long day at work, so probably only do about 2 pages of Greek today, but we're back at it, and that's what matters. Little bit of progress every week. So we were in animal life, and we are continuing animal life, and I think I'm gonna have to look up some of these words again. Oh, thanks for the resub. A month. It has probably been a month, hasn't it? That's a long time. And 39 months is a long time too. I really appreciate it, Roz. It's nice to have you hanging out with me. So, wait, did I skip one? I thought. Just go back. Oh yeah, I did skip one. Because we did the one with the cat and the lions and stuff. Almost skipped lesson 7. That would have been a shame. Because I get to look up what an oryx is. So, let's pull up the old internet browser. Oryx. Because I just think Onyx from Pokemon. That is not the kind of thing. Oh, one of those. Yep, okay. Little antelope guy. Yep, yep. I've definitely seen those. Onyx is a black gem, which is also a type of Pokemon, a stone type. But this is an Oryx, which is an antelope type. Which also has gem in the name, confusingly. So, that's all normal. Bison, okay, we're there. Bubales, buffalo. Pronounced in Italian, buffalo. Buffalo, buffalo, bubales. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Alright. Ichneumon. I know what that is, but I can't think of it right now. Like a weasel? Wasp. Oh, gross. Oh, no, it is also a mongoose. Okay, good. I was like, pretty sure. So the Egyptian mongoose is believed to be the ichneumon of medieval accounts. So this one is probably what we're referring to with the Greek. So it's pretty cute. And an ichneumon means like a hunter, a tracker. Right? Wasp and mongoose are the same thing, which is really weird, and I did not know that. I did know that Greek. This is a mongoose. Okay, good. Chameleon, chameleon. Land lion. Feel like I'm missing up that etymology of that first part. Yeah. Kamai etymology. Yeah, on the ground. Okay, cool. I was right. Lion on the ground, even though an actual lion is already on the ground. Go figure. A frog? Is a frog a chameleon? Hyena? Huayna. Okay. Yep. That is basically the same word. Sciuros. A squirrel. Sciuros. Okay, sure. Which, yeah, means kind of like shadowy creature, shadowy tail. Oh, checks out. And I'm not even going to ask about the frog chameleon nuance. Oh, I've never seen Rapunzel. All I've played is Kingdom Hearts. Rapunzel World. All right. Castor is a beaver, which is a little bit confusing. Um, but I have heard of castor oil. I did not know that came from beavers. Pachydermos, thick skin, right? Pachyderms. We know that. Elephants are pachyderms. Hubris, outrage. I think we just use hubris in English. I don't even know why we need a little thing unless there's like. Oh, okay. I did not know the word hybrid was related to the word hubris also, because it is regarded as an outrage. Outrage. I'm pronouncing English good. Uh, on nature. Okay, scientific hubris makes hybrids. It checks out. I just do not think of it like that because we're so used to it just being like two, meaning two somehow, even though neither who nor brid has anything to do with words for two. My brain would have tried to make it work. All right, platypus, flat-footed, platypus, sure. They've got flat feet. You know that, I guess. You have a lot of platypi down there, wherever you choose to pluralize it. I'd accept hybrids as being anything more than one. A chimera is usually 3 parts. Good point. Good point. Uh, Ornis is a bird. Ornithology, sure, yep. Runcos is a snout. Ah, yes, from our word Ornitholincus. Bird snout. I think that's a rhinoceros. No, rhinoceros is a rhinoceros. Oh, now I'm trying to remember what an ornithorynx is. I did not spell it right, as you may imagine. Left out the R. I left out some other letters too. Left out the other R. Apparently, I refused to type R's. Oh. A platypus is also an ornithorhynchus? I feel confused. Thanks, Ross. So an ornithorhynchus is a platypus because it has a long snout bill, which makes sense. That does make sense. Why does it get 2 names in this one chapter? Seems unfair. Keras is a horn. There we go. There's our rhinoceros. Ornitho is the family name. Okay, sure. Fuego, I flee. Not fire. And then hos. Oh, this is tricky. They're teaching you hos. So hos, I guess right now we're just going to translate as ow, as or how. It's one of those tiny little connector words that gets used to mean a lot of things depending on the clause that it's introducing. So accept it, embrace it. How would you transcribe that word for flee? Yes, right? Feugo. So not Fuego, which would be fire. Fuego. But the way that I pronounce them is exactly the same. I guess I should probably say Fuego, right? EU is oi, like Yorito. False friend. Because flee The root of the Greek is just fug. That E just comes to tell you we're in the present tense. Long linguistic reasons for that. But fug is the part that means flight. The E is incidental in this case, which is why we get words like fugitive and fugens, fleeing in Latin. Same word. Fire. Not sure where Spanish got fire, to be honest, because I don't think Latin and Greek words. Oh, pi from pier. So in Greek, the word for Latin, in Greek, the word for fire, is pyre, but it's spelled P-U-R. Yeah, exactly. And so that P probably became like a F just over the linguistics ages. So per, fer, fuego. And it's a little iffy, but yes, purify would have come from that. That makes sense because you're burning the the bad, the miasma, whatever the case may be. Fuego. Now I'm curious, like, because we have fire in English. Where'd the G part come from? Because P to F, I'm totally on board with that. Got no issues with that linguistically. Yeah. All right, etymology. From the late Latin focus, fire, from Latin focus, hearth. That makes sense because C and G, those are going to do a linguistic thing. So, interesting. Okay. I would not have guessed that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yep. But hearth is where you have your fire. So, all right. So what are these weird creatures doing? Oryx, eche, megala, kerata, ude, foige. I need to make sure I say it. Oi, like you catastrophe. How do we say it? Because oi is oi, eu is oi. You, eu, weye, ton, leonta. So focus as in aiming a lens is from the same root as hearth. I'd have to check that too, that there's not like a false connection there. It could be because it's the central place, so it's like where you're paying attention. You have the foci are the two main points. Focus. Oh, now we're just doing this. Oh, wait, I need to go to Edym Online. What am I doing? If it's an English word, I can go there. Focus. Point of convergence from Latin focus, hearth, fireplace. Used in post-classical times for fire itself. Taken by Kepler in a mathematical sense for point of convergence. Perhaps on analogy of the burning point of a lens. Introduced into English 1650s by Hobbes. Yeah, that's how we moved it. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Latin hearts. I don't remember anything about Kepler, or, well, okay, I remember a little bit more about Hobbes, but I don't really remember anything about Kepler. I feel like you're making a joke. All right. Oh, right. So the antelope thing, oryx, has giant horns, but it does not escape the lion. True. The horns do not help escape. Hi, ornithis u Peugusi ton skiruron en toi dentroi. The birdies do not flee the squirrel in the tree. Law of planetary motion. In the same period, the orbit sweeps out the same area of the ellipse. Three. Hos megala esti ta kerata tu bisonos, kai tes bubalios. How great are the horns of the bison and the buffalo? Oh, yeah. Ta hrunkea ton pachydermon rhinoceroton eche kerata. I forgot what this one was. The snouts of the pachyderms of the thick-skinned rhinoceroses, actually, have horns. Correct. Hoi castoro res Velusi megala hudata. The beavers love large bodies of water. I exaggerated this translation a little bit because great waters I just made it a little Englisher. In Aegyptoi, Egypt, AC camaleontes kai ichneumons. In Egypt are chameleons and mongoose. Kai huainai ukesi platupodes ude pachydermoi. The hyenas are not flat-footed nor thick-skinned. Very true. They are just kind of dogs. You're dogs, but dogs. The Greeks were so insulting to the Egyptians, called their country a goop toy. Get it? Oh, I was like, what does goop mean? Oh, I get it now. Hey, that's as close as they can pronounce Egypt. To anthemon, not anemon. That'd be wind. To anthemon hos crusos esti te opse. The flower, how gold it is in sight to see, in looking. How gold it is to. Oh no, this is how we're okay. How gold it is in face. How did you want me to do that again? Opses. 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 Opsis. Face appearance. Okay, how gold it is in appearance. Gotcha. That's how you want me to say that. I did. I had to say it out loud several times. Like a goop toy. uh, yeah, and this kind of word order is totally cool for the Greeks. Just putting adjectives wherever you want. Yeah, it's fine. It's very poetic. All right, let's do one more. Kokuks. Cuckoo. Cuckoo? Yes. Cuckoo. The cry of a cuckoo. 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 How do we say that in English? Now I just sound crazy. Shouting cuckoo. Okay, this is fine. An ibis is an ibis. That's a bird. Pelican. Pelican. Okay, we're good. What letter are you giving me there? That. Oh, okay, that is an E. It's an epsilon. I couldn't quite tell from the first. That's fine. Good. Epops. Epops is a hoopoe. Those don't seem like the same word, but thanks for trying. Epops. Alcuon is a halcyon, a kingfisher. Right? Alcyon, halcyon. Yeah, we're there. Apteros or apteron, it's an adjective meaning wingless. Apteros, without wings, because that alpha in the front, um, depending on the word and everything, the alpha can be an alpha privative, meaning that it deprives the word that is attached to of meaning. So apteros, without wing. For the most part, this sounds like both the Greek and English are transliterating the bird's call. Yes, I would agree with that. Pops. Pops. Oh. Oh. That is, yeah, the kind of sound of animals in different languages is kind of fun. Basilikos. Basiliskos. I guess I should pronounce it a little bit better. I won't. A basilisk. We all know that from playing Final Fantasy. It's like a snake. Scorpios. Scorpion. Cool. Python. Python. Or dragon. It's fine. Big snake, dragon, all the same. Delphis. Dolphin. Right? We had a vowel shift, but we're tracking. Thunos, a tuni. I think that's a type of bird too. Tuni. Oh no, that's a fish, of course, duh. Somewhere in my brain I knew that. Then I forgot. And not just animals, trains say choo choo in English, but we know from Twitch that they make other sounds in other languages. Oh, that's cool. From like hype stuff? It's neat. I wonder what other sounds they make. Anyway, dinos, terrible. Sauros, lizard. Dinosauros, right? Are terrible lizards. Lego. Lego's an important verb. I say, I call. And then one of the most important words in Greek, logos. Saying, word, speech, description, logic, reason. Logos. It's the thing. It's the good. Alright. At the end of the hype train, everyone can push a button to say choo choo. The emote they just got is cool seeing all the different terms. Neat. Exactly. In Oh shoot, what's beginning in Greek now? Come on, Greek. You're in there somewhere. John 1. Give me my Greek. Give me my Greek version. Espanol koine. Here we go. Gimme. In arche. Yes, arche. So, very good. I Deinatheria hoi scorpioi kai hoi puthones. Terrible wild beasties are scorpions and pythons. Probably reverse it to make it sound a little bit more better and a little bit more like the Greek. Scorpions and pythons are terrible beasties because, again, they have the articles. It's just nice to put them in the front if you can. Hoi kokuges in tois dendrois legusi koku. So the cuckoos say cuckoo in the trees. Among the trees, I guess. I don't. Why do it? Where do cuckoos hang out? Oh, in clocks is really what I kind of think of it. All right, I guess they are little flying birds. They're so cute. Anyway, I know, right? Such a astounding statement. Oh, that's true. At least one did, according to what I know. He ibis kai ho pelican uk ac apteroi. The ibis and the pelican are not wingless. True, they are birds with wings that, in fact, fly. I don't know if Greek has a different word for flightless birds. They certainly had flightless birds, the ostrich. So I don't know if they used wingless for ostriches or flightless, which would be a different word. Greek has a really big vocabulary, so probably a different word. O epops, philedendra, e alkuon hudata. The hupoi loves trees. The halcyon loves water. So again, we resupply the verb because we've got a second subject over here after the comma, but no verb. So we'll just resupply the one from the beginning of the sentence. Hudata is plural. In English, we usually just say water for singular or plural. So, fuego ton basilicon, got the accent mark here. Denon esti therion. I flee the basilisk. It is a terrible creature, wild creature. True. Hoi, delphines, kai hoi thunoi, en toi hudati essi. The dolphins and the tunnies are in the water. Yeah, good place for them. O crocodilos esti megas sauros. The crocodile is a big lizard. Also true. Dana theria. Just checking the time real quick. Dana theria hoi leontes kai hai tigries. Lions and tigers are, again, just supply the verb that's not there, terrible animals. Oh, like, is it actually a lizard? No. Maybe? No. I don't know. It lays eggs. But I don't know if it like matches other. We'll learn right now. Semi-aquatic reptiles. Is a lizard the same thing as a reptile? No. Now in Greek they might be. Greek might not differentiate between reptile and other types of lizards. Um, da, 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 Carnivorous animals, eating mostly on vertebrates. Tropical species, sensitive to cold. Because let's see, that'll be on the order. Correct, yeah, and that's for the Greek sense. I think that's probably going to be close enough because again, dragon, snake, lizard, all kind of the same thing. Because lizard, now I have to be like, wait. Okay, so lizards exclude snakes and amphisbaenia, which looks like other kinds of snakes. They're called worm lizards, though. That's gross. Uh, the Komodo dragon is a lizard. I'm not, like, 100% sure, though. I guess it's the class where they break. Maybe. Let me go back to my crocodile page. These are Animalia, Chordata, Reptilia, Order. Alright. So we've got a branch after the class reptile. But reptile is both lizards and crocodiles. So yeah, not sure. That's probably Greeks are cool with using Sauros for the class of reptile. I'm guessing. This is so. I'm really enjoying this because I just take the time to look up these things now. Things I forgot way long ago. Pretty sure in biology in high school I learned about stuff like this. But, I was just complaining today, like, man, I used to know all the state capitals of my own country. I don't think I know that anymore. Granted, I know a lot more Greek than I did in grade school. But it's just, you learn so much and then you forget so much. And it's very sad how the brain works like that. My brain is so bad about it. It's like, you're not using this, I'm going to delete anything you're not using right now. Okay, brain. I don't know the state capitals of your country, though if you give me a map of states, I could label more than half of them. Not the capitals. And that's not bad. I mean, if you gave me a map of your country, I could not name very much at all. I'm like, New South Wales. That's a part somewhere. The Outback. Yeah. I'd be really bad. Uh, Australia's a really big country. 10% done. Well, that makes me feel slightly better. Queensland. Queensland? New Queensland, maybe? Because Australia? Uh, storage. Uh, the filing system. Yeah, there's. I need to have a little bit better access at my filing system, I feel. But on that note, um, I think I'm going to scrounge up some dinner because I'm kind of hungry. Yeah, indexing is key. Being able to retrieve the information when you want it. I have a lot of Greek knowledge up here, but I've got to do a lot of stuff to force it back out, which is why we're going through Greek through English this year to help me brush up my brain cells and look up the difference between reptiles and lizards, and not necessarily the difference, but the relationship between reptiles, lizards, crocodiles, and alligators, I guess. Maybe. Um, but the Greeks didn't have alligators, so they didn't have to worry about alligators. One less thing. So we'll be back same time next week, unless I lose power again. And we'll go through what do we've got up for next week. If we can do a little bit more next week if I'm feeling game. Alright, so I'll finish up animal life. And maybe we won't get all the way through man and his body, but still, we're working our way through. Yep. So sorry it was a little bit short, but long day at work and I want some dinner. So, bye everybody.